Hello, and welcome to a fascinating journey. We are about to explore the wonders of biology, the science of life itself. From the smallest insects to the largest whales, biology helps us understand the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Join me as we unravel the secrets of living organisms, discover their intricate workings, and learn how they interact with each other and their environment. It's a story of complexity, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Get ready to explore the building blocks of life, the mechanisms of heredity, and the grand tapestry of evolution. So, let's embark on this adventure together and unlock the mysteries of the living world. Biology is the study of life in all its forms. It's a vast and exciting field that encompasses everything from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest animals on Earth. Biologists study how living things function, interact with their surroundings, and evolve over time. They investigate the intricate processes that occur within organisms, from the molecular level to the ecosystem level. Understanding biology is crucial because it helps us address some of the world's most pressing challenges. It plays a vital role in medicine, agriculture, conservation, and many other fields. By unraveling the secrets of life, we gain insights into our own bodies, the environment we depend on, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Just like a house is made of bricks, all living organisms are made up of tiny units called cells. Cells are the basic building blocks of life. They are the smallest units that can carry out all the processes essential for life. Think of cells as tiny factories. They have different compartments that perform specific functions, like producing energy, making proteins, and storing genetic information. There are many different types of cells, each with a unique structure and function. Some cells, like muscle cells, are responsible for movement. Others, like nerve cells, transmit signals throughout the body. Despite their diversity, all cells share some common characteristics. They have a membrane that encloses their contents, genetic material that provides instructions for their function, and cytoplasm, a jelly-like substance where many cellular processes occur. Let's take a closer look inside a typical cell to see how it works. Cells are the basic building blocks of all living organisms, and understanding their structure is key to understanding life itself. The cell membrane is like the cell's skin. It acts as a protective barrier, ensuring that the cell maintains its integrity. It surrounds the cell and controls what goes in and out, keeping the cell's internal environment stable. This selective permeability is crucial for the cell's survival. Inside the cell membrane, we find the cytoplasm, a gel-like substance that houses the cell's machinery. The cytoplasm is not just a filler. It plays a vital role in maintaining the cell's shape and consistency. It's where many chemical reactions take place, keeping the cell running smoothly. These reactions are essential for the cell's metabolism and overall function. The nucleus is like the cell's control center. It is the most prominent organelle and is often considered the brain of the cell. It contains the cell's genetic material, DNA, which provides instructions for building and running the cell. This genetic code is passed down from one generation to the next, ensuring continuity of life. Cells also have specialized compartments called organelles, which are like mini organs within the cell. Each organelle has a specific function that contributes to the cell's overall operation. For instance, mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell, generating energy. They convert nutrients into ATP, the energy currency of the cell, while ribosomes are like protein factories, assembling proteins according to the DNA's instructions. These proteins are essential for various cellular functions and structures. Together, these components work in harmony to keep the cell alive and functioning. The coordination among different parts of the cell is a testament to the complexity and efficiency of biological systems. It's a remarkable feat of biological engineering. The intricate design and functionality of a single cell highlight the wonders of life at the microscopic level. Section 5. DNA, the blueprint of life. Now let's talk about DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, the molecule that carries the genetic instructions for all living organisms. DNA is like a blueprint that determines an organism's traits. Imagine DNA as a long, twisted ladder. The rungs of this ladder are made up of 4 different chemical building blocks called nucleotides. These nucleotides are often represented by the letters A, T, C, and G. The sequence of these letters in DNA determines the specific instructions for building and maintaining an organism. It's like a code that cells can read and interpret. Each DNA molecule contains thousands of genes, which are segments of DNA that code for specific proteins. Proteins are the workhorses of the cell, carrying out a wide variety of functions. Section 6. Genes, passing traits through generations. Genes are units of heredity that are responsible for passing traits from parents to offspring. They carry the instructions for the development, functioning, growth, and reproduction of all living organisms. You inherit half of your genes from your mother and half from your father. This combination of genetic material is what makes each individual unique. Each gene occupies a specific location on a chromosome, which is a long DNA molecule. Chromosomes are found in the nucleus of every cell and are made up of DNA and proteins. Genes can exist in different versions called alleles. These variations contribute to the genetic diversity within a population. For example, there might be a gene for eye color with alleles for blue eyes, brown eyes, and green eyes. The specific combination of these alleles determines the eye color of an individual. The combination of alleles you inherit determines your traits. These traits can include physical characteristics like eye color, hair color, and height, as well as susceptibility to certain diseases. Some alleles are dominant, meaning they express their trait even if you only inherit one copy. Dominant alleles mask the effect of recessive alleles. Others are recessive, meaning you need to inherit two copies for the trait to be expressed. Recessive traits can be hidden in one generation and appear in the next. The passing of traits from one generation to the next is what makes you similar to your parents and siblings, but also unique. This genetic inheritance is a fundamental aspect of biology and evolution, shaping the diversity of life on Earth. Section 7. Evolution. Life finds a way. Evolution is the process of change in all forms of life over generations. It is a fundamental concept in biology that explains how life adapts and thrives in an ever-changing world. It's a gradual process that has shaped the incredible diversity of life on Earth over millions of years. From the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals, every living being is a product of evolution. The driving force behind evolution is natural selection, a process by which organisms with traits better suited to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce. This means that those with advantageous traits have a better chance of passing on their genes to the next generation. Over time, these advantageous traits become more common in the population. This gradual accumulation of beneficial traits leads to the adaptation of species to their specific environments. Think of the giraffe's long neck. This iconic feature is a perfect example of how evolution works. In an environment where food was scarce on the ground, giraffes with longer necks could reach higher into the trees to eat, giving them a survival advantage. This allowed them to access food sources that were out of reach for other animals. They were more likely to reproduce and pass on their long-necked genes to their offspring. Over many generations, this led to the evolution of the modern giraffe. Evolution is an ongoing process, constantly shaping and reshaping life on Earth in response to changing environments and challenges. It is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, ensuring that no matter the circumstances, life always finds a way. Section 8. Natural selection. Survival of the fittest. Natural selection is the mechanism by which evolution occurs. It's often summarized as survival of the fittest, but fittest doesn't necessarily mean the biggest or strongest. In evolutionary terms, fitness refers to an organism's ability to survive and reproduce in its environment. Organisms that are better adapted to their environment, meaning they have traits that give them an advantage, are more likely to produce offspring. These advantageous traits, which might be anything from camouflage to a faster running speed, are passed on to their offspring, making the next generation slightly better suited to their surroundings. Over many generations, these small changes can add up to significant differences. Natural selection acts on variation within a population. If there were no differences between individuals, there would be nothing for natural selection to act upon. Section 9. Ecosystems. A web of life. An ecosystem is a community of living organisms and their physical environment, all interconnected and interacting with each other. Ecosystems can be as small as a pond or as large as a rainforest. Within an ecosystem, organisms interact in complex ways. Producers, like plants, make their own food from sunlight. Consumers, like animals, obtain energy by eating other organisms. Decomposers, like fungi and bacteria, break down dead organisms and waste, returning nutrients to the soil. These interactions create a delicate balance within the ecosystem. Changes in one part of the ecosystem can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. Understanding ecosystems is crucial for conservation efforts, as it helps us protect the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. Section 10. Biodiversity, the spice of life. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth, from the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales. It encompasses the diversity of species, their genetic variation, and the diversity of ecosystems. Biodiversity is essential for a healthy planet. It provides us with food, clean air and water, medicines, and countless other benefits. It also makes ecosystems more resilient to change. However, human activities such as habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change are causing a rapid decline in biodiversity. This loss of biodiversity threatens the health of our planet and our own well-being. Conserving biodiversity is crucial for ensuring a sustainable future for all life on Earth, including our own. Section 11. Biology, it's all connected. As we've explored the fundamentals of biology, we've seen how life is interconnected at every level. From the intricate workings of a single cell to the complex interactions within ecosystems, biology is a story of interconnectedness and interdependence. Understanding biology helps us appreciate the web of life that sustains us all. It highlights the importance of protecting our planet's biodiversity, addressing environmental challenges, and using biological knowledge responsibly. By continuing to explore the wonders of biology, we can unlock new discoveries, develop innovative solutions, and ensure a healthier and more sustainable future for all.